Blood for the Blood God! Oh yeah, Khorne demons are here. So that gives us two different Chaos Prince teams to choose with. The Nurgle team and the Khorne team. I don't know if they'll ever add, well, probably not Slaanesh. Can be definitely enough for major audiences. Anyway, but perhaps Tzeentch. We'll see. Anyway, so we need to create our team. Let's grab our apothecary as usual, and a couple of rerolls is always a good choice. Then let's go purchase players. So Khorne teams have 4 different types of players: the cultists, the bloodletters, the Khorne heralds, and the bloodthirster. The bloodthirster is nowhere as big as it should be, but still, oh well. So let's take a look at that bloodthirster first. They have a lot of skills. Juggernaut, which means that if you blitz the opponent, if they have fend, stand firm, or wrestle, they just can't use those skills. So that can really be good. And you can even choose a both down result as pushed result. So that's good. Claw, well, that's a mainstay for chaotic teams. Basically, if the opponent rolls 8 or more during an armor roll, they will be injured. Horns, just like the Minotaur, if you blitz, it gives you +1 strength. Frenzy goes well with Juggernaut, while Animal, they really need to hit people, so try to have them attack, because just asking them to move around without attacking is not necessarily a good idea. And they have regeneration. Of course they have loner since they're a big guy. 6 movement, very nice. 5 strength, yeah. 1 agility, to be expected. And 9 armor value, pretty sturdy. So they only have access to strength though. They can't have mutations because they are pure demons. So pure demons are not really affected by mutations. They are creatures of chaos. They are not affected by chaos. And if you roll doubles, well, good for you. They're really pricey. 180,000 gold pieces? Yeah, I don't think so. So let's focus on everything else first. So, heralds pretty much look like bloodletters when you think about it. So, they have horns, so they're more useful when you blitz with them. They have Juggernaut, the same thing as the not the bloodletter, but my brain has just shut down. Anyway, as the big guy, and they have Frenzy as well. They have access to strength and general tables, so that makes them more versatile. And they can't have mutations either. They have agility and passing on doubles. So still, decent players. Armor value is a bit lower than I would have liked, but still, 3/3, 6 movement is decent. So let's grab both. The Bloodletter Demons have very similar statistics as the Heralds, except they have less armor value. So the average generation, that helps. Horns and Juggernaut. They do have access to agility though. So jump up, you can use it right off the bat, so that's good. Overall, well, not exciting players really. I can't say I'm a big fan of the Khorne theme for a Blood Bowl team. Strange, because normally Khorne would just be perfect for Blood Bowl, but nah, well. So you can have 4, so I grabbed 4. And finally the Cultists, they only have Frenzy. which is good at the same time can be bad. And they do have access to the general and passing table, which is a bit strange, but still, you'll probably pick one of them to be your passer. If you plan on passing, you could probably build a good passing team if you have some movement allowance level ups or agility level ups. It depends on how lucky you are, basically. But you will probably use a more run-oriented strategy with this team. But it's still possible to have to go either way. It depends on the makeup of your team. So, of course, they can't have mutations, sadly. Still, we'll buy quite a few. And we already have our 11 players. So, decent team to start out with. And it will take a while to get that... what was the name again? The Bloodthirster. Thank you. Thank you, brain. Well, actually, my brain didn't work. I had to check it out. To check it myself. So, anyway, this is kind of what a brand new Khorne team would look like. Of course, you can go a different route and instead try to go with maybe one Khorne Herald and two Bloodletters. Instead, go for a Cultist and a Bloodthirster. But you would have to play with the numbers a little bit. If you really want a Bloodthirster, you'll probably go for at least, well, either just one or even no rerolls, which is not necessarily a good idea, let's face it. Still, this is pretty much what you would end up with. And this concludes the overview of the new races for the Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. And it does seem like they corrected the problem with the mage during the game, so I think it's safe to hire mages once again. Anyway, I'll see you, maybe not soon, but I'll see you someday.